Two pieces of news in today's update. Thank you for being here to watch. We got one for AT&T and one for SBA Communications in regards to Dish Wireless. All right, first one here. AT&T bags a $15 million contract. This is with the Army National Guard. Contract for VPN and cloud services. Deanna Govertz, April 26th is the date on fiercewireless.com. All right, so AT&T lands the deal with the U.S. Defense Information Systems Agency, $15 million in value. And this obviously probably something of, a VPN deal securing the cloud connectivity services for the entity, which is known as GuardNet. All right, 124,000 users across 11 time zones. And this is essentially going to be end-to-end encryption with enhanced security and performance and flexibility. Bandwidth support up to 100 gigabits per second. The cloud connectivity piece will be delivered via AT&T NetBond solutions to enable the National Guard to tap into benefits of the multi-cloud environment. All right, so AT&T bags another contract. This one in particular is going to be 11 years in duration, and it's got a pretty nice value there. AT&T's been bagging these. They've over the last several months, they just one after the other. They seem to be landing them. Obviously, having the FirstNet contract does kind of put them in the catbird seat for this, and U.S. government agencies are liking what AT&T is doing for them. Verizon has obviously garnered some attention as well. They've got some of these types of contracts, but it just seems like some of that is shifting towards AT&T's side with just another one here. Next piece of news, this one actually about Dish. And SBA Communications CEO says Dish is very active on its 5G build. Linda Hardesty, Fierce Wireless. This is dated for April 26th. All right, fresh off the heels of, I think it was Crown Castle chiming in when asked about Dish Wireless, saying that they are very active and behaving much like a carrier that wants to build a national network. SBA Communications, another tower company, says the same thing. They said, CEO Jeff Stoops said, I believe the rest of the year will be similar to the first quarter. Excellent blocking and tackling on our part against a very strong demand environment. He's speaking to their actual business. And the reason why this is important is because SBA has a deal with Dish Wireless. And Dish may be the player that's giving them that little bit of boost that's helping their bottom line. So Dish's tower deployments affect SBA's revenues and company value and how they generate their profits. So he went on to say that Dish's activity level is pretty broadly distributed. And he went on to say that it feels good about Dish's contribution. He says they're very active, actually busier with us than we thought they would be, rolling a 12-month period. And they continue to be very, very busy and driving hard towards satisfying their June 2023 regulatory obligations. Sounds to me like the tower companies, those that own and operate the leases for the tower sites and all of that, the properties, the actual monopoles and tower sites. It looks like they're pretty content with what Dish is doing as a business boom or boost. So I think it's time that we put the whole the Dish narrative that they're not building a national network. And I mean, you could say what you want about Charlie Ergen, and you could say what you want about Dish, and if you don't have faith, you don't have faith. But when you've got the companies that build the towers saying they're busy and they're doing it national, I mean, you don't really have a leg to stand on at this point. I mean, maybe it's not to your pace. You don't like the pace. Maybe you wish they were doing it faster, but I mean, it is being reported here from these companies. What do you guys think of this news? What do you think of the AT&T story with another contract? Um, Interesting to see that AT&T snagging up a lot. Verizon still getting theirs. Like to see T-Mobile garner some attention in this space. We'll see if they could change that in the near-term future. Comment down below, like, share, subscribe for more, and turn on the bell notifications to never miss an upload. Links in the description for all that's going on with the community, Twitter, email, and my Patreon page, all linked in the description. Thanks for watching and supporting. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.